In Crime Tracker news, the man who allegedly led law enforcement on a chase and foot pursuit before being arrested is being held in the Yellowstone County Detention Facility tonight. Court documents show Kyle Dwayne Jones is charged with 3 felony counts of criminal endangerment and 1 misdemeanor count of criminal possession of drug paraphernalia. Documents say Jones was wanted on a felony warrant when a Montana Highway Patrol trooper spotted him in downtown Billings and attempted to detain him before he took off. Police eventually tracked him down to a nearby neighborhood. Our Cornelia Nicholson is in that neighborhood where the foot chase took place. What was the impact of the event on that neighborhood, Cornelia?
Greg, I spoke with multiple residents on this street who say the suspect was in their backyard. Now, a couple said they were able to capture the suspect on security cameras, and you can see them on your screen now. The suspect did run into their backyard, and they say he hopped from yard to yard until he became face to face with one woman.
It was terrifying. It was, I don't even know that there's words that can tell you how terrified I actually was.
Roberta was just arriving home when she noticed police cars on her street, but she had no idea a suspect was on the loose.
I'm really not scared. At this point, I'm just thinking, I'm being nosy. What's going on?
Roberta decided to call her husband, who tells her to let the dogs into the backyard and grab the gun.
I go in, and the dogs are all excited to see me, and they're barking, but I don't know that they're barking to see me or that there's somebody in my backyard, because they bark when they see me.
And although she wasn't scared, Roberta wasn't prepared for what she saw when she opened her back door.
I opened up the door, and my screen door is the only thing that's like between us. And my heart jumps, and I'm telling you, for a split second, literally for a split second, his eyes were like, "Help me."
Roberta says she yelled at the suspect, slammed her door shut, and screamed to police that he was in her backyard. But by the time police ran to her yard, he was already gone.
My dogs are my heroes. Honestly, firmly believe from the bottom of my heart, if my dogs had not been there barking, that he could have easily opened that and gone into my house.
Roberta tells me this is usually a nice neighborhood, but last night's incident left her so scared that she couldn't sleep. Now, Jones is expected to be in court tomorrow morning, and we'll continue to follow any developments on this story and bring them to you on air and online. Live in Billings, I'm Cornelia Nicholson, Montana, right now.
By the way, Kyle Jones is well known to law enforcement agencies across the state. The felony warrant he was wanted for stems back to a robbery and kidnapping incident in Gallatin County in 2017. According to court records, Jones was listed as absconded from Bozeman parole at the time of his arrest here in Yellowstone County. Officers with the Bozeman Police Department tell us Jones was last in their custody in February. He was held at that time on a probation violation. A warrant for his arrest and revocation of his deferred sentence for the 2017 charges was issued in April, but Jones was nowhere to be found.